So I'm gonna make this very short, right? Do you know that the most important aspect of your trading strategy is entry? Like if you're able to get the perfect entry, a nice entry, you would be able to manage your trade well. But if your entry is bad, you would be affected psychologically. And that's the plain truth. So the most important aspect of trading generally, apart from even your model, is the entry. So always aim for what? For a better entry. But the purpose of this video is not just about entry, is that forget about the textbook, forget about what you were taught. Like the chart is actually your own teacher, right? You can learn a lot from the chart even without anyone telling you. This is how I discovered a lot of things from trading. So apart from the order block, fair value gap, break of structure, lower time frame, and all of those things, there are other ways to actually enter a trade. I'm gonna explain one for you now. So do you know that you can also use time frame as your mode of entry? Let me tell you what I'm trying to explain. If you have a particular point of interest, let's assume that you're trying to sell. I like to sell actually. So let's assume that you're trying to sell a market, right? And you have a PUI at one certain point, but you feel like you still need confirmation. You know this one that you say, hey, let me go to lower time frame to go and check break of structure and the rise. Sometimes you don't really need it. Sometimes when you actually go to check all of those things, at the end of the day, you might even miss the whole move. So you can use time frame as your what? As entry model, which means that if you are willing to sell at one bearish order block, right? You can just wait, let the market get to that bearish order block. Then if it is 1 hour time frame you want to be using as your mode of entry, you can use 1 hour, you can use 2 hours, you can use 4 hours. I'm not gonna advise anyone to go below 1 hour. Actually, you should know me for that. So if you choose 1 hour to be your entry model, it means that let the market get to your POI, then wait for 1 hour candle to close bearish. You know, market might do whatever you want to do inside, but wait for 1 hour candle to close bearish. If it is 4 hours candle you want to be using, then wait for H4 candle to close bearish, then enter your trade. If it is 1 hour, after the 1 hour candle, enter your trade. You can use the idea of chart pattern, the candlestick pattern. If it is just the bearish engulfing that you have there, use it as your entry techniques. After the what? The candle has already closed. Do you understand? Let me just paint a picture of what I'm trying to explain. I know of release. Sorry. Uh-huh. Now ah look at this particular chart now. You know this is a bearish order block. Let's assume that you're trying to sell from here. So when market gets here, you don't need to panic. If you need more confirmation, just wait for the market to do whatever it wants to do, then wait for the market to close bearish. Once one candle close bearish, then take your entry immediately after the 1 hour, then you can sell. And if at this particular point you now have what we call the bearish engulfing candle, you can use it as your entry technique. Do you understand it? It's as simple as that. This is something you actually need to go and what? To go and back test, and you will see the results. Let me look at this example now. Let's assume you are trying to buy from here too. You're trying to buy from here, right? Then you see we have this particular candle close bearish. The next one, I mean this one close bullish. So after this bullish, enter your trade above and put your stop loss wherever you need to put it. Do you understand it? So it is something you need to go and back test. You don't have to be stressing yourself going to lower time frame for confirmation. You can use this idea. Once you have a perfect setup, right, and you need confirmation, just wait for 1 hour candle, 2 hours, 4 hours to close, then execute your trade. Do you understand? There's no stress. There's no need looking for all of those things. Do you understand? So back test it and you will see for yourself.